Hey guys, so someone asked to see a comparison here between the new Android M Marshmallow Developer Preview 3 on the Nexus 6 up against iOS 9 Beta 5, which I do have on the iPhone 6 Plus. So we can check it out, the speed here of both beta operating systems. Do bear that in mind, obviously they are in beta stage, but interesting to see which one is the quickest here. So it's quite a nice cool startup here on the Nexus, and but the iPhone, as you can see, very nice and quick to boot up here. The Nexus not too far behind. I think they might have improved the speed there a little bit. Historically, the boot up has always been a little bit of a laggy experience with the Nexus because it has to do all that encryption malarkey. But you can see here both of them coming with some nice new wallpapers. Which one has the better wallpapers? You know, that is probably going to go to the iOS here. You can see you do get quite a few more of them, whereas you don't really get that many as you'd like on the Nexus. But they are quite interesting nevertheless on both platforms. So you know, you've got some nice choice there to customize your device. Personally, I just get on wall rocks and you're good to go. So we can just check out the speed nevertheless here on both of them. Just make sure that everything's closed down, and that's another thing. I'd like a fast way of doing this really. You can see it's still quite slow. You can see as well, just before I start, just to make sure we know what we're on, the software here. So software is as it is, so you can see that here, all the good stuff. And let's start off here with the speed test. So which one is the faster here? LinkedIn. So the Nexus a little bit quicker here. Uber. I'd say the Nexus, but the iPhone did have to load a little bit more, so not going to give it a point. Going to get a point here though. 2-0. Tinder. Again. 3-0. We do have Viber. So again, I think the Nexus there, if you ask me. 4-0. Camera. That was the iPhone. 4-1. We do have the phone. 5-1. It's looking good here for the Android camp. App Store. Again, 6-1. You know, it is what it is here, folks. We do have as well the settings. So I think that was the Nexus. I think you can see here the Nexus is a bit quicker still, you know, day to day. Sorry to say, for those who like their iOS. Let's just try going into, well, you can't really do a speed test there, that's a bit weird. But you can see here, let's just try open up Safari against Chrome. So that was Safari then. I'm going to give it a point, which is good. We can just try some web pages here, both connected to the 5G service frequency. So Nexus for the first one, and again the Nexus, very nice performance here. That was the iPhone though. Coming back here, GSM. Oh, that was very close. I didn't really see it, to be honest, but that was definitely the Nexus there. Phone Arena. It's all about Phone Arena. Go. Again, well, in fact, the pictures loaded a bit quicker here, but the actual web page looked quicker on the Nexus, so I'm going to give that a draw. iPhone, wow, very nice. So this is the decider. One more here. We do have Daily Mail. Boom. So you do have the iOS coming in front there, which is nice. But the Nexus did load the full page. I'm probably going to give this a draw actually. You know, I think both of them did quite well there. Not a huge difference really. Finally, we just do some quick multitasking and round the video off quite nicely. LinkedIn. Reload. You see, I've heard some rumours the next iPhone's coming with 1 gig of RAM. Now, I know that iOS is very optimized here, but at the end of the day, you know, you can see here it is still reloading. You know, I think Apple needs to stop being so mean and put at least just an extra gig at the end of the day, you know. It's like they have an obsession with optimization to the point where it holds back the hardware so much. Optimization is good, but you can see here the raw speed on the Nexus is dominating here. Didn't respond then. Quicker here though on the camera, which is very nice. But overall, I'm going to call it, you know, I'm going to say, I think you can see the reloading here is clearly more apparent. So I'm going to give that the Nexus. So 2 out of 3 rounds for the Nexus here versus 1 round on the iPhone. Still lots of improvement obviously to go with some more betas and things like that. So do take it with a grain of salt, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this little speed test comparison, and don't forget to leave a like if you did, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.